And again, this is why we have our WFAA weather alert days, so people can kind of be aware, because if you're new to Texas especially, you may have never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, and I was actually watching radar when that was unfolding yesterday in Central Texas. Before that, blue sky. And then those storms pop up really quickly. So especially if you're new to North Texas, this happens this time of the year.
Yeah.
Which is why we have our WFAA weather alert days. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is what it could look like closer to about noon on Friday. So we're watching really a line of showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. So again, we'll be watching this very closely as the day goes on. We do have our WFAA weather alert days, and that is really going to be through the early afternoon today. And just a heads up, we're also extending it to include Tuesday. The impact up to quarter-size hail, up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and brief heavy rain. It's not going to be the case for every thunderstorm. That's just the more intense storms that we see. And I'll talk you through that in a bit. Be sure to have downloaded WFAA Plus on your smart TV. It's free. I was actually uploading or helping our digital team upload some videos every hour with the latest updates on radar, like this one. We are looking right now at radar, and you can see some heavy rain just north of Frisco. You can also see it in Denton County there, extending into Wise, Parker County as well. Non-severe. None of this is severe. There are no active warnings, no active watches. But right now we're taking a look from our DFW camera, and you can see some delays there on that icon. Winds out of the northeast at 10, and it's because of the lightning in the area just to the north of DFW. So there's DFW. North of that, north of Frisco, we're seeing quite a bit of lightning. We're also seeing it in Parker County. I'm going to take you on a look here across the entire area. North Texas seeing those storms extending from Sulphur Springs to Collin County, Denton, Wise, Parker County, all the way towards Eastland and Abilene. This is all following a cold front. So let me show you how this develops. Between noon and about 1, you'll see these storms not move too much. Between 1 and 2, those storms start to close in a bit more on the Metroplex. I think this model is bringing them in a little too intense. I don't think that they'll be as intense as this. I think they'll be more scattered in nature, but Duke a pretty good job here with the timing. It's about 3 in the afternoon. That's now around 4. And around that time is when we then see those storms pushing into what we call the enhanced or level 3 region. But the Metroplex included in a level 2, that's a slight risk for severe weather, 2 out of 5. And towards the southeast, we have a level 3. That's where we have a low end tornado risk. And we do have Navarro, Henderson, and Hill County included in that. So this is now at 4. Between 4 and 5, we see these storms pushing towards the southeast. And look at us, we start to dry out. After about 6 or 7, the severe weather threat is done in North Texas, but it does continue to the south. We're not picking up a lot of rain. The rain out there is very scattered, anywhere between a trace to maybe a quarter of an inch, but higher in that enhanced region, anywhere between a quarter to 1 inch of rainfall. This is how the end of the week shapes up. 75 today with about 60% coverage of rain. And look at the weekend, looking stunning. Temperatures in the 70s with sunshine and morning lows in the 50s. So we are dry Saturday and Sunday and Monday. But Tuesday, our rain coverage goes up to a 60%, and that's when we have our next WFAA weather alert day. And as of now, it looks to be one of those really heavy rain events for some, especially along our eastern counties. But for the Metroplex, through next Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches of rain. So again, we do get to enjoy some dry weather here for the weekend early next week. And then we're looking at another WFAA weather alert day. So be sure to have a way to receive warnings, especially if you're hitting the roads. Maybe you're going to central or southeast Texas today. I am highly suggesting you wait until tomorrow morning, just because those roads can get a little messy. And we'll get a check of traffic with Stacia here in the next half hour.
Yeah, and again, a much nicer weekend than the past few days we've experienced, including today. Thank you, Marielle.